Nick Ontich, the goalkeeper for Tufts, joining the fray here. Tufts has everybody forward. 25 seconds, down one, corner is through. It's headed away once. Follow-up try, low, bouncer, all the way around. Scramble. Wind and fire blocked. 10 seconds. What a finish. Bergagna! With 4 seconds remaining, ties the national championship game. Moments that dreams are made of. The Tufts Jumbos have tied the score in the absolute most dramatic fashion here in Salem, Virginia. Wow!
This is so much want to by Tufts. They're keeping the ball in attacking position time and time again, block after block, big defensive stand, everyone on the same page, no one letting up. Canfin sends it inside again. You see Ontich jumping in the air, challenging the goalkeeper. Bergagna could not have placed the ball better. The hero, Matteo Bergagna, perfectly placed upper 90 for the senior. The biggest moment in the career of Matteo Bergagna has just come for the Tufts Jumbos.
Pandemonium. 4 seconds on the clock. That was it. That was the last chance. As many shots came, which we're going to have to count here, how many were blocked? 1, 2, 4. The fourth shot in an 8-second sequence. Wow.
The fans in the stands for the Tufts Jumbos just went crazy when that ball hit the back of the net. And every coach will tell you, you're looking around to see if any type of flag is up, anything is happening that could have gotten that waved off. But we are going to go to overtime. What a thriller in Salem, Virginia. Matteo Bergagna with some last-second heroics. I believe you said there were 4 on the clock for number 4 to capitalize for the Jumbos.
Well, sometimes the question comes up going to overtime, who has the momentum? That's an easy answer, everyone. The Tufts Jumbos do. Let's take a break. 5 minutes on the clock. It started ticking. 4.5 until we have the resumption of play in what, for 89 minutes and 56 seconds, or I guess since the goal was scored in the 27th minute, the Trinity Tigers had the advantage. But now it is up for grabs, to say the least. A timeout in Salem. We're back with overtime in hopes of crowning a national champion here in Salem, Virginia. Well, now you have to reset. There's Paul McGinley, a squad that was looking to see the game out. It's the first goal that Trinity has conceded in this NCAA tournament. Not conceding for the first 634 minutes and 2 seconds. They wanted to get to 6 seconds in total with the 4 more. They did not. And now here we go. It's overtime. It's golden goal, meaning the next goal wins the game. 10 minutes on the clock. We'll do it twice if we need to. And if still level after a total of 110 minutes, we'll go to PKs for a national champion.
Don't forget, we went to 14 rounds in the women's semifinal between the University of Chicago and Washington University, your eventual national champions on the women's side. We knew that the slate was stacked coming into this weekend, that we had 8 extraordinary teams competing. They have not disappointed.
Flicked up by Ben Brown. There, though, is Urquidy. The sides have switched here for overtime period number 1 after the discussion with the referee, coin toss, etc. White uniforms for Tufts. It's the designated home team number 1 in NPI. Trinity in the black base uniforms with the maroon trim, white numbers. At the final site of competition, meaning the national semifinals and the national championship, Tufts has never lost. 5 trips, 4 wins so far, 4 titles. Looking for number 5 with a game winner here potentially. Trinity was in this exact situation on Friday night. Overtime, and it took less than 3 minutes for a goal from Sam Tice on this end of the field. Cross through, Shell gets there confidently and secures it away from the on-rushing Henry Brown.
I like that decision, though, by Campen to send that ball inside. You have a teammate who's making the run. Hopefully you can create something of it. Tufts just needs to continue doing exactly what we saw out of them in the second half. They created so many chances, and when you get that many, eventually you will find the back of the net. They put this Trinity backline under so much pressure, and the critical thing, they never lost their belief that they were going to equalize in this game.
The shots in the second half were 16-7 in favor of Tufts, 9-3 on goal. And again, there were 4 total shots inside of the final 10 seconds. The first 3 were blocked, and the 4th was finished.
Both teams trying to grab the momentum early on. Again, it is golden goal. That has been a change. So it really matters who gets the momentum.
Canafin is in, but no, play was stopped. Whistle sounded, but no one can hear anything in this building at the moment.
All the fans locked in. They have been treated today for a men's college soccer match at the highest level. It has been such quality play, such athleticism, discipline, emotion, physicality. This game has had a little bit of everything, and the thing that it perhaps has had the most of is the drama.
Trinity thought a foul was warranted there. The play did continue, and now a whistle does blow, and it will be a free kick for Tufts. It's Bargania on hero status so far. That status will be much higher if Tufts wins. It will still be a moment that everyone who is here today will likely remember, frankly, forever.
It will go down as one of the greatest moments in Division III men's college soccer tournament history.
Ellis Denby has a free kick here for Tufts. Denby sends, it stretches inside the box by a yard or two and headed wide, and can be controlled by Trinity goalkeeper Jaden Shell. There are signs here in the spectator area that read, "Be loud, be proud, and be positive." I think all of those things have occurred here over the course of the last 15 to 20 minutes of real time, and will likely continue until we have a winner. Tice drops it down now for Knutson. Adam Knutson is in the box and weaves through, and it's a corner.
Really well done by Knutson. We've seen him do it all day long. He's so good with the dribble, keeping the ball at his foot, not being deterred by the defense, continuing to do so much for Trinity.
A corner kick for the Tigers, the first in overtime. Sent in, driven, edge of the 6. Mayfield was closest to it for the Tigers. And now it's Tufts with a head of steam. It's Mason Schultz, has Canafin cutting centrally. Xavier Canafin is through. Canafin scores! The national championship belongs to the Tufts Jumbos. What a comeback!
It feels almost fitting that Xavier Canafin would score that goal. And credit Mason Schultz, the quality of the pass. We're going to get a review to see if it is offsides. So the celebration is ongoing, but there is a little bit of a lifeline here for the Trinity Tigers, because this will be reviewed to see if it was offsides. It certainly looked like he was on in the run of play, but we will take another look here on the left of your screen in the white jersey. That is Xavier Canafin. He receives the ball here. and very much appears to be on sides for the national championship. Give Mason Schultz so much credit. This is difficult to do, to deliver the ball so perfectly in a moment that means so much, not just to you individually, but to your team, to your coaching staff, to your family, to all the fans, to all the players that have come before you. So this is a huge call from the official, which will decide the national championship. You saw all the Tufts players who were already in celebration mode. They certainly felt from their perspective that it was onside. It looks to us like it is, but we will see what the final determination from the official is.
Anxious moments. Funny enough, a couple weeks ago, Tufts field hockey, same situation. Scored the game winner, went to review, and then he had a second phase of celebration. And everyone does not necessarily know what to do on the Jumbo side. From our look, we think it's good, and Tufts should have this. 4 seconds away from not reaching this moment. Here we go. Our referee is ready with the call. It is a goal, and that is it. The Tufts Jumbos have officially won the 2025 NCAA Division III Men's Soccer Championship. For the 5th time in program history, and for the first time since 2019, the Bows are on top of the men's soccer world, and this one was heroic. 4 seconds left in regulation time to tie the score, Mateo Bargagna, and then it was the All-American, Xavier Canifin. A couple of heroes for the Bows.
And I think what's special about the game-winning goal for Tufts, we talk so much about the set pieces. That's in the run of play on a counterattack. A couple of moments of brilliance. Mason Schultz, we highlighted him earlier, the fastest guy on the team. That's the one that you want with the ball on the counter, and he threads it perfectly to the 4th-team All-American Xavier Canfin, who is such an elite player. What Tufts did today, I think few teams could do, because it required a degree of mental toughness that a lot of people would not have in the moment. It is so impressive to be able to keep your composure and to battle with all the tenacity that Tufts did up until the final whistle of regulation. As big as the Canfin goal was, the Bargagna goal, I think, will go down in history as one of the most spectacular plays in Division III Men's Soccer National Championship final history.